part. I need to go. Well, she's puking. Okay, maybe I can go up here. Makes traveling a little bit easier. Oop. There we go. I don't get it. Why is the allies character thingies unit being put down as enemies? I don't get it. Story time.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together, we fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout! You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
You're king of these lands, Harald.
I let them decide.
A modest and honorable answer. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harald brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
Nice.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I seek Valhalla. I'm bound to Sigurd. I don't know my fate. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. I seek Valhalla, I'm bound to Sigurd, or I don't know my fate. I'm going for I don't know my fate, because when I think I lay it down, now that I seek Valhalla, I will probably die. If I say I bound to Sigurd, then probably something else will happen, and the third one, like I don't know my fate, is like that I still can go everywhere and anywhere that I want. So we're going to say like we don't know our fate.
All I know of fate is that its pattern is unknowable. I do not worry beyond that fact.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
The top of the roofs of the building also change by overnight and everything. Me.
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
The Sea of Fate. Find and speak to Sigurd. Is he in the Longhouse? Where the hell is he? Okay. Stun damage. Brushwood Death. Dodge just before an attack land grants you a heightened sense. Make another around you appear to move slower in time. I don't... This is easy. This can be quite well, but I don't see the use of it yet. Evasion, I do see. Power 17.
What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Thornburg, warrior.
Ass.
How are you doing, Hytham? You survived a serious blow.
I am mending. I will never be the warrior Basim wishes me to be, but I can serve my brotherhood in many other ways.
With Kjotve dead, would you return to the south?
We are going west, in fact. Basim is a tireless crusader.
Get some rest before you set out, then. Injured men do not fare well on the open ocean.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay.
Dice never caused any harm.
It's Eivor! Open the door!
Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Or the...
People do not like the new king.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
We're going to leave the resource behind for Stjorbjorn.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops. How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Also, I mute myself pretty often because my son hasn't have his day. He cries a lot about stuff, and that's why the reason why I mute myself quite often. But it's amazing that they mentioned Lockbrook.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me. I find it flattering. You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital? Would he? He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a lick.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Well, let's sail out.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No. You must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Amazing how the Lord speaked. You could also see the tears of the characters' eyes. Amazing. What the actual what?
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those bulls!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Bragi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well.
5 minutes, be right back.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England! Glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Awesome, we left the anonymous.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
I try not to speak over cutscenes and audio logs to let the story emerge. But the game is awesome so far, as I have reached right now. And if I'm correctly, I left the tutorial bit just now.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
So this is Eivor. And it is amazing, she still owns the staff of the first, or Odyssey. So that is amazing. But she doesn't look quite well, to be honest. Her eyes are a little bit black, and she's a bit whitened. I think she's ill. It's a shame that the doctor, our friend doctor, died in the first one. Or Odyssey, not the first one, but in Odyssey.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
But it seems that Eivor is here, so that means that this trip has been to
Probably bought this in
England.
a coffee shop somewhere in Concord. Another satellite. Damn.
You just got it. Oh, dude, you're going to... Oh, you're going to love this.
I'd rather walk into town than use this.
What I do like what they done so far is like actual the inside voice of the character echoes.
Layla, can't run away from this.
Sadly, I may not run over there.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting.
There's no... Oh, wait a minute.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Staying alive and healthy.
Did you get my tea?
Some quality stuff here.
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
I can jump back in, but I won't because I have more stuff to discover first. Oh, that's the laptop.
That's quite nice. Soothing. I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. Let's have a look.
Is dat de vuilniswagen? Oh. Die vuilniswagen al geweest. Thank you for cleaning that up in such perfect detail. I'm sure I will sleep soundly now. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together. Stay out of sight. They are handling COVID even in this game. I just saw the thing, honey. Thank you, but notice me. A lot of reading. Jesus. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla. And I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number. I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to your parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell your father that you no longer work to Osorbo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about. How his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. That man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one that disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being kike? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know you're safe. They are drossing COVID even in this game. Oh, this is amazing. Remy, forgive the short email. I want to call, but I'm not using phones right now. At my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing was suspected. People got hurt. I told you it was for the research, and it was, but not for a. That truly is. I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now can't explain, not over email, but they will show me things, give me the opportunity, and open my eyes to a brighter view, but not without cost. In fact, I effed up last year bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know all the sounds cryptic, it is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being fogged, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little. Here's at the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They have been at this a lot longer than I have, and they have gone to see me through this. I promise at this time next year, this will be better. The skies will be clear. The earth quakes will stop, and we will celebrate the Ramadan together. I will be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them and that I'm doing fine. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to... No. Nope. I'm not going to read them all.